Good morning and welcome back. I have an update, and it's not the one I was hoping for. So, as most of you know, my father and I got hurt working at FedEx. I tore ligaments in my shoulders, had muscle strains in my arms, and he got a bulge tear in his lower back. For 6 years, we've both been struggling with these issues. I lost workman's comp 7 months into it. Went up against the insurance company in court. The IME was saying that I got hurt playing sports, never played sports. But my lawyer said that he couldn't convince anybody of anything, and it's like, you don't need to convince them. Get my records. They'll see I never got hurt playing sports because I didn't play sports. I don't understand how this works. I have seen lawyers fight and come out on top. I've seen great arguments done by lawyers. I'm confused why workman's comp lawyers are incapable of presenting a solid case when the facts are right there. So I got ripped off, and I've been living with that for 6 years. Now my father just lost workman's comp. Two surgeons agreed that he needs surgery. The doctor he's been seeing said that he doesn't need surgery, which is why he lost workman's comp. So he has to go talk to this doctor and find out why he would say that. The other issue is that my mom recently lost her job. She was having some problems with her health, as I had mentioned in previous videos. She wasn't doing very well. And she was fired because she didn't give the right example at work about the core values. You can't fire somebody for not showing the core values. It's not a reason to fire somebody. It's not legal in my opinion. But she is so out of it. She is so hurt from all the pain she's going through and all the medical issues that she's facing that she didn't care to fight it. So I'll break it down for you. With my mother, she's going through menopause. She's mentioned that before on here. And having a very hard time with it. The mind fog is the worst for her. And then it's the constant pain and muscles that are knotted up in her legs and stuff. Then you throw in that she had to have 2 teeth pulled, and the awful nightmare that was trying to get in to be seen. When she got in to be seen, the doctor did not pull the teeth. She had to go see a different dentist because this one was not going to help her. Finally, she got in and got the teeth pulled. She's recovering from that. But it's been a nightmare for her. And now my father. The issue is we don't have any faith in the justice system as far as workman's comp is handled because of how they handled my case. So this is the issue. I'm making this video hoping that somebody out there can help us. As it stands, I cannot work, my dad cannot work, and now my mom cannot work. Which means we could lose everything. Just because some people don't understand and don't care. Doctors can screw up everything for you. And I mean everything. So hopefully, this video gets out there and we get some help. And I know some people would say, well, start a GoFundMe. We have no experience in that. We have no experience in anything of that nature. We don't know how to do it. Could we find out? Yeah, but here's the other issue. GoFundMe's take out a big chunk of that money. And for our family, that's a big deal. So we're not sure what to do. So, if this video reaches people, and somebody knows how to help, please comment. Please try and get in touch with me. And let's figure out something. This is the problem we're having in Oregon. This is a common occurrence where the workforce doesn't care, doctors don't care, they play God with your life, and you're the problem. You can't help getting hurt at work. And then they want to debate if you got hurt at work or not. That's retarded. It's stupid. But this is the world we live in right now. These people don't care about being shameful. They have no shame in acts of selfishness, in acts of violating Oregon law. And it's completely unprofessional the way they handle things. It's awful. My dad has to go confront this doctor, find out why he gave a false report. No guarantee it's going to go very well. That's the issue. My father had his 53rd birthday a couple days ago. He couldn't enjoy it because of this news. So I don't know what's going to happen. But I know my dad is taking this very hard because there's no income coming in. Could we get on disability? Possibly. The issue with disability is it's hard to prove that what you said happened actually happened. But, I mean, he goes in for x-rays. Yeah, you can't work. That's what's going to end up happening if they want proof. So we don't know what to do at this moment. We don't know who could help us either. I'm not very big on social media. I've got a few. No, actually, I've gotten a lot of views, and I got 4 followers right now. So that's where I'm at. I'm very grateful and very happy I have what I have. It's just, in times like these, I wish I had a little more influence to get my father the help he needs. I went down this road. It was not a fun one. You feel angry. You feel depressed. You feel like no matter what you do, it's not good enough, doesn't matter. Because other people have your life in their hands. And those people don't care if they mismanage it. They don't care if they take care of it or not. So, if you can help or give any legal advice, please do. I don't know what to expect in all this. I don't know what to do. I just know it's wrong. So, please pray for my family and offer help if you can. Greatly appreciated. I'm at a loss for words that he's going through the same thing I went through, and I'm angry. I'm very angry. I'm very hurt that he has to go through this when his injury was on them at FedEx and completely. Mine was on management for pushing me as hard as they did. For my dad, it was lifting a big heavy tire that was in the trailer as he's unloading it. And he didn't notice a soft spot on the floor. And as he pivoted, he tweaked his back. You see, when it comes to soft spots, they're supposed to be reported. Problem is, when they get reported, they don't get fixed. FedEx is not a healthy work environment. It is not safe to work there. The reason for that is during my orientation, they explained people there have lost fingers, limbs because of the conveyor belt. I don't know how. They explained people got trapped reaching for stuff. 4 people had died because they got hit by trucks as they're crossing the street into the building. Why would that happen, you might ask? Well, apparently people were on their phones and not paying attention. I don't know how that happens, because you're just a few feet from the building. I don't know why truck drivers are not paying attention. I don't know why the pedestrians are not paying attention, but it's not a good place to work. They do not care about you. They do not care about their employees. And management just changed 2 years ago. So all the people I was working with transferred out or quit. And my dad was with new management that just doesn't care. They don't give out raises anymore. You used to get a few bonuses for Christmas. Not anymore. Because the way to get the bonus is you had to have 40 hours of work week, 40 hours of the work week, and they don't get 40 hours. The way FedEx works is they can send you home or cut you from your job for the day if one, they got too many people working, or two, not enough work. That's the way that company runs things. It's not an official job. It's not a job that you have a guarantee of working. It's a very difficult thing to deal with, and they don't care. So a lot of people don't get 40 hours anymore. It's not a good job to work. Unfortunately, we worked that job temporarily, supposed to be temporary, to get the money we needed for the house to keep it. Three weeks in, my dad and I both get injured. And you're stuck in workman's comp until you're healed, because if you leave, you lose it. And you got to pay for your injuries yourself. So you're screwed. So until you're healed, you can't leave that company. Unless they decide that your injuries weren't caused by them. Which they try really hard to say that. So that's what this video is about. Asking for help. Because we don't know where else to look. We don't know what to do. So, to all my listeners, thank you so much for your support. And if you know anybody that can help us, please reach out. Because it's looking pretty bad right now. Because there's no guarantee that the doctor that did this to us is going to retract his statement and apologize. Not much you can do in the situation. I'm looking into seeing if Sedgwick is legit or not. One of its locations here in Portland, Oregon has been shut down. There's another one. But I thought, wouldn't it be something if it was all fraud? If they didn't exist. It's worth looking into. Unfortunately, I don't have the means of doing that. But I would love to find out if it was legit or not. There has to be something we can do. But I don't know what that is. I have no clue. Well, thank you for listening to the update, and thank you for taking the time to watch these videos. It means a lot. take care, stay safe, and don't work for FedEx Ground if you live in Oregon. Don't do it. They don't care. Be careful what jobs you take. Because if they're bad jobs and you get hurt, you could spend the rest of your life injured, unable to work, because nobody cares. So please be careful. Because only you can control that. They don't care. Their rules and regulations don't apply to actual injuries. And they don't try and prevent injuries either. I just think back to when I was working there, being told by an office worker that they've got stacks of paperwork of workman's comp issues. And I'm thinking, why isn't this place investigated? That's too many. That's way too many injured people. Why? Why is this place not investigated? And I think of those lives, those families that got ripped off like I did, like my dad's about to be. It's not right. And something has to happen. That's why I wanted to become governor, to fix it, but that's 4 years away. I can't wait that long for a solution. Something has to happen here. I'm asking for help because I can't do it alone. That place needs to be investigated. Sedgwick needs to be investigated. They switch out caseworkers when they're not doing their job or not being competent. I don't know what the issue is, but I know I went through 2 of them. The first one would not respond to me at all. The second one was not much better. So, it's just awful. They don't understand laws. I had to fight with them on that. My dad's had to fight with them on that. Because they believe that their policies are more important or more valuable than the law of Oregon. So yeah, we're going to need some help on this one. Can't do it alone. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your support. And I hate to say I need more, but I do. I don't know how we're going to make it. So thank you all. We're trying to stay positive. Yeah, it just really hurts. It really hurts. It's one thing for you to go through it, because you can manage your own stuff and you can take care of it yourself. And yeah, it sucks, but watching somebody you care about go through it, knowing what outcome lies ahead, oh, I hate it. What I hate more is that it's not just my family that's been dealt this hand before, it's been a lot of people. So, please pray for us, and if you can help, please do. That's all I got right now. So thank you. Thank you for all of it. It's just going to be difficult for a while.